what we've learned in 50 years with Mom, Margaret Payton, and we're heading all the way down to the small town of Ghana in central France, and that's back in, 60s, late 60s?
Yes, it was late 60s.
And there's one lady there who was far from God, at least at the beginning.
We were told that there was an English lady living in the town, so we thought we'd just go and see if we could meet her. We got the address, we went to see her, and she was very interested to know we'd just come into the town of Ghana.
Apart from you, she'd probably be the only English person in town.
Yes, definitely. And so we made friends, we talked to her quite often in our own house and in hers. And then one day we got the subject round to spiritual things, but she wasn't interested. She told us she was an agnostic.
So what do you mean by agnostic?
Well, this is somebody who believes in a supreme being, but not in God as the creator and knowing God really personally. However, 3 times during the whole time we lived there, we were able to bring her near to the Lord, and we said, Jean, you must accept Jesus into your heart. But she drew back at the last minute, 3 times. And this was very sad because she was a lovely friend, but we just went on praying for her.
I guess you moved to another place. We moved, the 4 of us, to another town.
Yes, well, 40 years later, we went back to that town. And we thought, well, let's see if this person is still alive. Let's see if she's around. So I went to a person in the town, not too far from where she lives, and I said, do you know Madame Chopin? And he said, oh, yes, she's still in the same house. So along the road we went to visit her. We went and found the house, but it was all overgrown with brambles, weeds. And so I went to a neighbour just along the road, and I said, please, do you know where Madame Chopin is? And she said, yes, she's in an old people's home in the centre of the town. So off we went as quick as we could. And when we got there, we found her. She was actually sitting in a chair reading an English book. And so we said, Jean, don't know if you'll remember us. She was well on into her late 90s then. And we don't know if you'll remember us, but we were your friends in long ago. And she said, yes, she did. She seemed to remember us. We said, Jean, we've come 700 kilometres to see you. We want to know ourselves that you're ready for heaven, that you're ready to go to be with God. And we said, well, pray. If you really want to, you can pray after us. And you can ask God to forgive your sins, come into your life by His Spirit. And that is exactly what she did.
So she was in her late 90s.
Yes.
Is she still around today?
No. We went back just this recently.
Right.
And we inquired about her, and she'd just gone. She'd gone to be with the Lord. So we were very, very thankful that we met her that time, 40 years after.
Now, I guess there is in that story a principle, a key. What would be the key?
The key is that you can plant a seed in somebody's heart, not see it come to anything to pass for a long, long while, but by God's grace, it will.